Hi, I'm Robin Bensley. Welcome to Chow Time. Here in northern Ohio, it is corn season. And what could possibly taste better than an ear of corn roasted on the grill? So I'll show you a great way to roast corn. And I'm also going to share with you a recipe I came up with inspired by a trip to South Africa. Now we want to roast the corn on the grill first. So I have soaked this corn for a couple of hours in the sink in water because that'll moisten it so it part roasts and it part steams. I didn't have to shuck it. I didn't have to peel off all those silks. I just threw it in a bath for a while. And then, so I'm going to put it on the grill right now. And what we want to do is just let this roast. Every so often you want to turn it because you want that outside to get really black. It'll probably take about 20 minutes. And you can actually smell the corn when it's done. And while the corn is roasting, I will show you what makes this recipe Zulu. The largest ethnic group that lives in South Africa are the Zulus, which is how I came up with the name for this recipe. And one thing I noticed there in the cooking in South Africa was that things that they used all the time. They put peanuts in everything. They call them ground nuts there. They love peppers. They do that. They like exotic spices, and they use a lot of garlic in their cooking. And so that's what makes this Zulu. All right, the Zulu butter I'm going to make. I start with 8 tablespoons of softened butter, which is 1 stick. Now I'm going to add 2 or 3 minced cloves of garlic. I want a lot of garlic flavor in that. Blend the garlic with the butter. And now 2 seasonings. Red pepper flakes. We're going to put a full teaspoon and a half. Don't worry, the butter will soften the heat. And we're also going to do ground cloves. I'm just going to do about 1/4 of a teaspoon of ground cloves, just to give it kind of an exotic flavor. And they do use ground cloves in South African cooking. So we just blend all these ingredients together. All I'm going to do is blob it onto a plate, because like that, because I grew up rolling our corn in butter. We never were polite and put it on with knives. We rolled it. So I'm just going to put it like that so we can roll our corn. And I better go check on that corn. Just keep turning it and letting it roast. My hot pepper garlic butter is all set to go. And the only other thing I did was I took about 2 cups of salted peanuts. And I ground them pretty fine in my food processor. And so I'm going to put those in a bowl. Oh, see, these are ready to come off the grill. They're all blackened. You can smell roasting corn. So what I want to do is set them over there and let them cool down so we can handle it. Okay, now it's cool enough to handle, so I'm just going to peel everything back. Look at that, the silk just comes right off. Snap off the end. Now first, you roll it in the butter. So I can see those little red pepper flakes. And then you give it a roll in the ground peanuts. so good. And it's so unique. I love the taste of peanuts. By the way, another recipe I learned in South Africa is called Mala Mala Fire Salad. So go to my website and check it out.